All right, now listen, man. Probably like a few days ago, we checked out Mr. Bones' video. He said all these good things about Nurgle. One of you guys actually recommended me a video called Nurgle Doesn't Love You. That's a whole yo, that's like a 180. That's a whole 180 of what Mr. Bones was saying. So we're gonna get right into it, man. I don't believe I ever react to his channel, man. So shout out to him. And let's get right to it, man. Let's go.
Lord of Decay, the Master of Pestilence,
Yeah, a little accent.
the Grandfather of Disease. He is no evil tyrant, no greedy king or jealous god. No, he is, in fact, a paragon of joy and generosity.
Oh, that's nice.
He is the one and only god who truly cares. Where the galaxy is cruel and indifferent, Nurgle is love, Nurgle is life. The Imperium, that's just a dying thing wrapped in a cloak of false glory and propaganda, totally ignorant or indifferent to the fears and struggles of its people.
Okay.
The Emperor, he's nothing more than an ancient grey corpse propped up atop a throne.
Ooh, yo, Big E, Big Imp, you bet, yo, check him. Hey, listen, I never said nothing. Big E, yo, the Big Imp, check him instantaneously. Because if I would have said that, man, bro, if I would have said that the Emperor is like this big gray corpse or whatever, man, everybody would have been on my neck. Everybody would have clowned me. The Emperor, he would have sent the goons right after me, bro. I would have had 10 trucks outside lighting up the living room, bro, like it's the 4th of July, bro. I would have had everybody on my neck. I would have been tortured out here. But guess what? But since it's a different dude, oh, it's cool. But since it's a different dude, it's cool. But if I say one bad thing about the Emperor, then I see a few comments saying that, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Yo, I just got the black trucks outside ready to light the whole damn house up. What huh?
Lies. But Nurgle sees you. He sees all of us. He understands and he empathizes. He cradles those who devote themselves to him in warm, flabby arms swollen with dark fluid and pocked with pimples and sores. Like a father holding a newborn, Nurgle nurtures and protects his followers. He shields them from pain and from despair, from the brutal aspects of existence. Fear, loneliness, anxiety, all these things melt away in his plump, numbing presence. And the gifts, oh, the gifts. What generosity, what affection is contained in the boils that burst with merry pus, in the insects that crawl beneath the skin, whose mandibles knit an open hive of living human meat.
Now, gifts. Bro said gifts. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think those are gifts. Those are not gifts. Those are monstrosities. Those are cons. Bros are. Hey, he's giving us cons. He's not giving us no pros. I think our pros is like, that we're able to like, be alive or whatever, like pain free. I'm guessing that's like the pro. But like, bro, he gave us a lot of cons, bro. Truly, bro. Those insects, the maggots and all that on the face. Oh man. GG's, bro. Not even the best doctor in Beverly Hills can fix that, bro. Hey, I don't want to be that guy, bro, but if Nurgle did some work on you, bro, it might be GG's.
The gifts of weeping sores, of clouded eyes, of glowing snot, of lumps and bumps, of wounds that rot and seep endlessly and never close, and which only seem to open wider, these are signs of his affection. Favors granted with care and consideration. For each maggoty sore, each rot-filled wound or cancerous growth bears the mark of his very own touch, a reminder of his care and of his generosity. And so we must sing his praises. We must sing his name in feverish worship until our voices become cracked and raw, until we can do nothing more than move our blistered lips and spit foul air from our rotten, fluid-filled lungs. We must lovingly call him Grandfather, as we kneel in the filth of our own waste in absolute joy as living proof of his power and benevolence.
No. I muted my mic because I was drinking my drink and I like to sip and like make sounds. My grandfather was a lovely man. My grandfather was a lovely guy, okay? There's no way I'm calling this. Yo, respectfully, there's no way I'm calling this nigga grandma, bro. Sorry, grandpa. Are you stupid? Bro, are you cuckoo for, are you cuckoo for buku buffs? Are you messing up the entire set? Bro, who do you think, bro, I'm not calling you grandpa, bro. I'm not calling, yo, and he may be like a nice guy, whatever, bro. There's no way in hell that I'm calling him grandpa. There's no way.
But it's all a lie. Nurgle doesn't love you. And everything I've said before this, nothing but delusion. I wanted to make this video to try and dismantle a widespread misconception. The idea that Nurgle is somehow different, more generous, more caring and kind than the other dark gods. But he isn't. He just isn't. He's a manipulative, malicious deity, just like all of the rest of the Old Four. Nurgle's love, his so-called benevolence and generosity, is nothing more than sweet venom poured into the ears of the truly desperate. His promises of immortality, of freedom from pain and peace of mind are not acts of mercy, but simply the calculated cruelty of an eternal parasite.
Hey, you know what? This dude right here, I'd never checked out his videos before, bro. But I'm with him on this one, bro. That's how I feel. I don't really feel like, cause like that was everybody's whole thing of like, oh well, I'll be a part of Nurgle because he's nice and stuff like that. Even though you look like whatever, he's still nice. I'm gonna just like keep it completely real with you, bro. It's something about that. It's like there's like a huge twist to this, bro. There's like a huge like manipulation, just like tactic to this. Because I understand, bro, him taking away the pain or whatever, bro. You still look like the bottom of like a New York Tim. Like you still look absolutely down bad, like just horrible. And like the fact that like you legit have like every single sickness and disease and stuff like that. Like I understand like that's his cup of tea, but like I don't want that cup of tea. I want another. Yo, give me some coffee. Yo, I don't want your tea. Get your tea away from me. Get it away from me. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's kind of like just pause, but that's kind of stuffing me up. Like I don't really understand that part. Like I don't know.
To serve Nurgle is to surrender your very self. To trade the struggles of life for the slow, suffocating stagnation of undeath. To understand this, we need look no further than the Death Guard. Okay. Once some of the most determined warriors of the Emperor, they are now shambling, rotten corpses. They are incredibly durable and hard to kill, it's true, often requiring 5 times their number to cut one down. And so with this durability, many among the Legion believed themselves superior, blessed. As las and bolt of fire is absorbed by their decaying flesh and deflected from their rusted armor, as their limbs regrow and reform, and as the breath they exhale melts the faces of their attackers, they laugh heartily and offer praise to Nurgle for their resilience. But when Nurgle's hold on them is broken, even for a moment, the terrible truth of their existence is made crystal.
They snap open, bro. They open their eyes, bro. They're like, what the hell did I take? What type of weed did I consume? What type of weed did I smoke? What the hell am I doing right now? That's basically what they're saying. Like, once that trance is broken, once that fifth wall is gone, and like they're finally looking at them, they look in there, they look in the mirror, they're like, yo, this is my face. Like, I look that, I really look down bad. Bro, I look like I've been chained up. Like, I look like I've been, like held captive for, like, a month right now, bro. I really look like I've been doing, like, a whole Mr. Beast challenge before a whole year. That's what they say to themselves, bro. Wowzers, bro.
Clear. We see this in Plague War, when a null bomb made of powdered blanks detonates and severs Nurgle's influence among the attacking Plague Marines. They see, for the first time in centuries, the disgusting things they have become. They see their own stinking intestines hanging from their open bellies. They see the rotting flesh spilling through the cracks of their rusted warplate.
Oh my goodness. Yo, imagine like you in mid-battle, right? And then and then a kaboom goes off. All of a sudden, your vision dilates. And then you look around, you're like, yo, wait a minute. They wear the same uniform as me. Yo, I'm partners with them? Now listen, I'm not judging other men, but like, yo, I can't be walking around, and have a bunch of like slobs of ground beef as friends, bro. I gotta have people that kind of look like me. I mean, they could be in like different shades and stuff like that. They could be in different colors, but like, bro, I'm looking at him. He look like it look like he just 5 different meats on his face. Pause. Like he got the ground beef as a beard. He got the sausages as eyebrows. I'm like, yo, what's good? I'm like, yo. I turn to my right. I'm like, yo, his face looks crazy. His face like it's just been rearranged. Yo, his face like it's been a punching bag to Mike Tyson. His face just looks crazy right now.
The insects swarming and crawling within and without, the bloodshot eyes and the grinning mouths.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Yo, I didn't mean to cough up my drink at you, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, man, I feel so bad for him, bro. I feel so bad, bro. Bro, it look like, man, bro. It look like everybody at the Olympics, like, scrape their feet off of him, bro. Like, whenever they need to, like, loosen, like get some off the cleats or something like that, bro. Like, oh, my goodness, bro. Oh, my goodness, bro. Yo, whatever your name is, bro, I didn't mean it. Yo, I feel bad, man. I feel horrible right now, bro. I feel, cause bro, it's Nurgle's fault. It's Nurgle's fault. He made y'all this ugly. I didn't. I'm just sitting, I'm commentating. This is my job. This is what I do. This is what I do to entertain. I just commentate. I joke around, crack a few jokes or whatever. Then I peace out. And then I chill off in the sun, and then we repeat this. We repeat this every single day. I come through, crack a few jokes, and then I peace out. Yo, my brother in Christ. Sins, I got sins on my mind. That's on M's. Look at his tongue. His tongue looks sharp. Got a lot of yams on my mind and my friends. How does he eat? Yo, does he just like grab his food and just smash it on his face and then it just start chomping and what? Like, how does this work? And bro, I'm sorry. I'm not joking on you or whatever. Listen, we're all going to blame Nurgle. No matter what. If I say a joke and it stings a little too hard, like a bumblebee, I don't mean to do this. We blame Nurgle. Let's all turn to Nurgle. Yo. Let's turn to the big green slob and be like, yo, you did this to us. You did this to us. You filled us with all types of maggots and worms and all types of feces. You did this. King Indy didn't do nothing. He just commented. He just talking. He talks for a living. He talks. King Indy just talking. He has nothing to do with this. We're just gonna let him slide. We're not gonna even yo. If he says a joke and it stings hard, we just gotta accept it for what it is. Yo, Nurgle, you did this to us. So like, man.
Sat within places they should never be. They see the thrashing tentacles, the throbbing growths, and the maggot-ridden sores.
Oh, Lord.
And when they see it, when they realize what they have become and what they have lost, they scream in horror.
Oh, my God. Somebody get me through this nightmare. GG's. Yo, if I look in the mirror, bro, and I'm looking like him, oh, Lord have mercy. I gotta get money. I gotta get rich. That's the only way. Hey, man, I gotta get some of this off. Like we gotta we gotta get some. I might have to head to Beverly Hills. I might have to pay the doc a big check just to get all this off, bro. Truly, bro. And paint my skin a certain color. I might have to just Michael Jackson everything. I might have to just change color, because this ain't gonna work.
A similar revelation occurs in Warhawk when the Khan materially kills Mortarion. The surviving Death Guard are disgusted and they realize that they are not blessed, but are instead very much cursed.
Yeah.
As is said in Warhawk, once you stripped away the haze of forgetfulness, once you turned the lights on, you could see right through it. This is Nurgle's great lie. He does not provide freedom from pain. Instead, he turns his victims into empty things.
Hey, I guess you could say. I guess you could say. I guess you could say. All of Nurgle's followers. I guess you say their favorite song is "All of the Lights" by Kanye. Yo, turn off the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see. No, I'm sorry. That's their worst song. Not the that's yo. That's not their favorite song. That's their worst song, yo. Imagine like, yo, you don't even need to fight. Let's say like you're fighting like a bunch of like, who is it? The Death Guard, right? That's like Nurgle's like army, right? That's like the Death Guard, right? Yo, imagine like you fighting like a bunch like the Death Guard, right? Yo, you don't need to. Yo, everybody on my team, put down the weapons right now. Yo, I'm about to get rid of them in one song. What are they gonna be like, Sire, one song? I'm like, yo, shh, one song, yo, one song. Everybody just sit down. Yo, Nurgle's little army, they gonna be confused. They're like, yo, what's going on? I'm gonna be like, yo, they gonna hear them trumpets, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, when Rihanna come through and he says, turn off the lights in here, baby. Yo, I'm gonna have spotlights just shining at him. Yo, all the Death Guard, they're gonna be looking at each other like, yo, this is us? This is how we looking? Man, they gonna have a midlife crisis right there, bro. GG's, we won. Yo, that's how it's gonna go.
Things incapable of longing for something.
I promise you.
Better. The difference, maybe the genius of it, is that he rewires their perception. He numbs the instinctive revulsion and despair and replaces it with a sickly, artificial appreciation. Nurgle doesn't end suffering, he drugs you. He pulls wool over your eyes, numbing you and manipulating the mind into a fogged haze of acceptance.
Bro, yo, he literally tricks you. I knew he was too good to be true. Because if you think about it, all the Chaos Gods, they have like a yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? They have like a, oh, this is good. And then there's like a bad side about it. For Nurgles to be like, oh, well, you know, you're just ugly or whatever, But number one, you won't feel the pain or whatever. And number two, he loves you, He just drugged you up. Drugged you up and tricked you. What a shame. What a shame.
He does not offer love, no matter how he postures. His so-called mercy is just the freedom to stop caring, to stop struggling, and to sink deep into the abyss. For those who have felt the touch of depression, the temptation might sound awfully familiar. The voice that whispers in your head, explaining that trying is pointless, that resistance is futile, that failure is a guarantee.
Yep.
He preys upon the broken.
Wow, bro, like, why didn't I catch this? I should have caught this a long time ago. Bro, this literally makes sense. This makes sense. Damn.
Desperate, the vulnerable.
Hey, this guy, bro. Hey, bro, he's smart, bro. I like him. Hey, I'm gonna put his channel in the description down below. Hey, everybody go check him out, bro. I never checked out this guy's channel ever before in my life, but bro, hey, we're gonna check out his channel way more, bro. This is a nice video.
Not to save them, as his followers will claim, but to make them his playthings. While Khorne fuels rage and Slaanesh desire, Nurgle exploits the fundamental fear of all life, the ending of it. Even if Nurgle genuinely believes in the righteousness of his actions, and he undoubtedly does if we look at some of the older codexes, it does not absolve him of the monstrous consequences of his deeds. He is not some benevolent savior misunderstood by the unfaithful. He and his followers might truly think his intentions are noble, but intention does not supersede or erase reality, ethics, or basic human morality.
That's true.
While some may well argue that such concepts are subjective, Shaped by cultural or philosophical lenses, this subjectivity does not and cannot absolve actions that actively perpetuate suffering, degradation, exploitation, or falsehood. Even if Nurgle operates within his own unknowable and alien framework of reasoning, such a framework does not place him beyond judgment within the moral constructs of those he harms, of humanity. The subjective, fluid nature of ethics and morality is no defense for atrocity or wickedness. It does not excuse...
He's kind of like the king of like letting yourself go. He kind of like gives you a drug to basically just let you let yourself go or whatever.
Or justify the infliction of misery, no matter how higher the reasoning claims to be. Those few mortals who survive the torment of his gifts and in their desperation seek mercy in him are also met with no true salvation. Only the spectacle of his fat and diseased hand patting their heads with affection, as though such a trivial act could somehow absolve the suffering he has wrought upon them and countless others. This does not make him merciful. It makes him the worst kind of tyrant, the worst kind of God, the one who hides his cruelty in the illusion of kindness, offering just enough false comfort to convince his victims that their suffering has meaning or that it is good. The greatest evils are often built on the foundation of perceived good. Few who execute true atrocity ever do so from the belief that they are evil. Most are convinced of their own moral justification. Look at some of the dictators from the second millennium on Terra. They didn't set out to be evil. They didn't dare themselves to become some of the most evil figures in history. They believed in the righteousness or necessity of their causes. But their belief in their own virtue made their actions no less disgusting, immoral, and wicked, and the same is true of Nurgle. But still, this is the trap that so many fall into. When you call him Papa Nurgle, when you speak fondly of his love and talk about how different he is, you're playing into that same cycle of delusion. You are romanticizing a sickness, glorifying manipulation. It's like Stockholm Syndrome or Munchausen by proxy.
Okay, so I actually heard of like Stockholm Syndrome before. I never heard of this one before, but we're gonna read both of them. Psychological response within a captive identify closely with his or her captain's what's his name regarded. Oh, okay. And then we got fictitious disorder imposed on another, formerly called Munchausen syndrome. Approximately is a mental health condition where you pretend that someone within you care is sick when they aren't, and it's a type of wow. I never knew that was a thing. Wait a minute. It's a mental health condition where you pretend that someone you care about is sick when they aren't. Wow, wait, I've never even thought about something like that. So it's like, for example, like I pretend that like a friend of mine's sick. Wait, what? Why would you? It's a type of abuse. Help is available to make sure. Wow. Like, so like, what's the point? Like. Wow, I've never even thought about that. Wow, that blew my mind. Like I didn't know that there was some people that would pretend that their friend is sick. Is it so like oh, you can like be the one to like help them out or like be the one to like be there for them or something like that? Is it like that? Like what's the reasoning for that? Like what makes them think that? Like what makes them try to? Bro, oh man, that's crazy.
Both are psychological.
Hey, if you guys actually know, man, comment down below. You know, tell me more about this right here. I've never heard of this before. I did hear about Stockholm Syndrome. I heard that before. I've never heard about this. This is crazy.
Traps, and so is the approach of Nurgle. Some might argue that his gifts and mutations reflect the natural cycle of life.
It was off. All right. Basically, my mic was on now. If I wasn't, if I didn't like, say it right or whatever, I've heard of Stockholm syndrome, but like the other one or whatever, I've never heard of that. And I'm just doing it just in case like my mic was on or off or whatever. Sometimes I turn my mic on or off because like other things are happening. And sometimes, I accidentally forget to turn it back on or off. So just letting you guys know what I was actually, talking about or whatever. And wow. But yeah, I've never heard of that before. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, bro, he's making a lot of good points about this. Like the whole time, I didn't even think about Nurgle this way. Like, I thought he would be like the actual best one out of all the Chaos guys, bro. But like, if you really think about it, bro, it's making a lot of sense. And also, man, comment down below. Is this like some type of like conspiracy, or is this like actually true? Like, is he reading this from like a book or whatever, or is this like his own theory? If you get what I'm saying, so.
Death and rebirth, that Nurgle somehow embodies the circle of life and the true essence of nature. But this is just not true. The so-called life he grants is no life at all, it is simply undeath. And with Nurgle, there is no true death, no release, no return to the earth, there is only rot, only stagnation. And the rebirth he offers, nothing but twisted mutation and corruption. There is no true life with Nurgle, only lies and hollow shells and mockeries of what and who once lived. So let's not distort the reality of Nurgle, a being who is, at his core, a god of despair and apathy. He is a liar no less manipulative than Tzeentch, a killer no less careless than Khorne, a glutton no less hedonistic than Slaanesh. He does not love his followers, he does not make them truly happy or grant them peace, he simply robs them of the ability to think objectively, tricking them and manipulating them into believing that they are blessed, that their afflictions are something to be proud of and something to be shared. They are.
So basically, Nurgle is basically like the king of like degenerates, basically. Is that it? Is he basically just saying that, oh, like, continue to like be sick, continue to be like, just down bad, disgusting, whatever, it's okay, like your pain is gone, da 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 da. I feel like humans, I feel like us, bro, we I feel like there's a reason, and obviously, I'm a believer, I believe in God. I really feel like there's a reason why we feel those things whenever we are not slacking off, because everybody, like, we're not robots. But whenever we're down bad, in the sense of like if our weight's messed up, like, if we're not really giving a lot of effort in our jobs or in our hobbies or whatever, I feel like that feeling of of like not unfulfilled, but like that feeling of like it's a word. It's not shame, because shame, that's like, maybe you could say shame. Maybe you could say shame. I feel like that feeling of like shame, or like that feeling of like of like us not doing our best or like reaching our full potential. That feeling that we get is like for a reason, and I feel like that really like lights a fire under us to keep going, or that lights a fire under us to want better and do better. I feel like that's an innate feeling that we all have, that we've been given, if that makes sense. Maybe that's just me. But you guys can, like, I get that feeling, like, I get that feeling sometimes. Like, oh, like, you could have did better. Not better, but you could have did more. You get what I'm saying? Like, that feeling of, like, that. I know there's people out there that's going through worse. Like, me saying to myself, oh, I could have done more, that's not really a bad thing for me. That's just a thing of, like, like, inherently in my body is like, yo, you could have done more. You could have did more videos. You could have streamed. You could have da-da-da-da, right? And I'm like, all right, okay, you're right. It's like that little voice like that tells you that. But also, bro, there's people, bro, who are dealing with way worse, who are just absolute, just, they feel really like horrible about themselves and stuff like that. Especially like people who are dealing with like weight problems and stuff like that, bro. Those people, bro, those people, man, I can tell they definitely go through it. So, and I feel like with Nurgle, I feel like if you were to have like Nurgle in your corner, he'll be like, yo, no, bro, you good, bro, you're good, bro. You don't gotta feel shameful about none of that, bro. You're good. Everything about you is perfect. You're great. You're amazing. And then he gonna give you every single STD in Miami. That's crazy.
His playthings and his experiments, tools for his amusement and curiosity, and nothing more. Nurgle does not care about you, and he will work to joyfully grant you his love, whether you like it or not. Nurgle may not be worse than the other Chaos Gods, but he is definitely no better.
I agree. This is actually a well put video, bro. He's right, man. He's definitely not like he's definitely better than like, you know, I would say that he's better than like Slanesh, Korn, right? But I don't think that like he's like the ultimate. At first I thought he was. I thought he was like, oh my god, he's like the only good option, whatever. Nah, like this actually put like a whole new perspective into my head. So comment down below, man. I never watched this guy's channel before, man. Go check him out in the description down below, man. Hey man, if you ever watch this video, just know, man, you did a real good job, bro. You did a real good job. I'm gonna definitely react to more videos, you know, from your channel, man. This was crazy. I had a really fun time enjoying this, and bro, you put like a whole new like way of thinking into my head. Like I didn't even think about like this way of like, you know, Nurgle or whatever. So congratulate, yo, clap it up, man. This is an amazing video, man. I'm gonna see y'all later for the next one. Make sure you guys follow my Twitch down below, and I'm gonna see y'all for the next one.